want them to sort of have sex, that's the thing, isn't it? They get them in the house and they want them to have sex. And then they fuzz it out.
They fuzz it out?
Yeah, they're doing it.
That's foreplay, isn't it?
Is that you doing foreplay?
Yeah, that's basically how I do it.
I would imagine World Cup.
World Cup.
Sticking my neck out, you know what I mean? It's been going on a week, no real surprises, apart from Sven's tactics. He's a clown, isn't he? The man's a clown. I mean, all right, we're through, aren't we? We're through to the last 16, but it makes you think, doesn't it? We play Sweden next, so he's got probably Rooney in goal. Ulrika up front. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
But mind, the Germans have been trying to put off, haven't they, with having all that slagging stuff off with Beckham's family, yeah?
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Yeah, when they were saying, they said that his mother was a 50-year-old fat-armed peasant who drinks sangria. So she'd be right up Wayne Rooney's street then.
They called the Beckhams children dwarves, which is just stupid. They're children. Wait till they grow up, then call them dwarves. It's just stupid. It's calling children dwarves. It's a bit like calling a baby. Goes a baby going, "Oi, you bald Baldy!"
Did you see this, Julian? They slagged off his family in the paper.
Whose family?
Well, David Beckham's family have been in the German press. They've slagged off his family. They've said they're not very nice. It's horrible.
Oh, well, no, I miss semen.
I went to the World Cup, actually. I went last weekend. The England fans are very well behaved. There was a few Polish fans arrested for doing Sieg Heils, because that's illegal in Germany. You're not allowed to do a Sieg Heil. And you can get 2 weeks in jail for goose stepping, which isn't a problem for most England fans, because they walk like ducks.
The thing with the Sieg Heiling, did you hail a cab while you were out there?
Yeah.
Is there
2 arms.
I've been saying that about England. Brazil only won 1-0, the favourites, 5-1 favourites. They took Ronaldo off. Did you see that? Took Ronaldo off because he was too fat. He's enormous, isn't he? And the coach said, this is the first step. We've got 6 more steps now. And I thought, well, he'll not get up them. You're going to need a chairlift. Get him up them.
Well, let's have a look and see whether the World Cup is one of the top 5 most talked about things this week. Oh, yes, of course it is. Sven Goran Eriksson has lifted the sex ban for England players, despite Colleen McLaughlin's desperate pleas. A German newspaper this week attacked David Beckham's family. The paper called his sister a pig, said his mother had the smile of a peasant, and that his father was nothing more than a kitchen fitter. Beckham was furious. He said he also does bathrooms. Sean Steen, what have the nation been talking about this week?
The Big Brother.
Are you a fan?
I do watch it, yes. I'm fascinated.
They've been in 5 weeks, which is like more than you get for murder these days, isn't it? So it's...
Who's your favourite?
Oh, I sort of love to hate people in it, so Grace at the moment. I think what it is she's no idea how unbearable she is. She thinks, really, she's quite a nice person.
And in fact is a massive bitch.
You just wish there was somewhere we could all phone up and get her kicked out, don't you?
If only we could have a say.
I want them to sort of have sex, that's the thing, isn't it? They get them in the house and they want them to have sex. And then they fuzz it out.
They fuzz it out?
Yeah, they're doing it.
That's foreplay, isn't it?
Is that you doing foreplay?
Yeah, that's basically how I do it.
Waves that woman before.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
This week they went in with the golden
easiest route.
ticket. The Kit Kat thing.
Yeah.
They might shoot the winner through the roof of the Big Brother house in a glass lift, like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And it lands on a spike.
I think what they should do is switch the cameras off and don't tell them.
Yes! Yes!
They scratch them out for another 8 weeks, and everyone that gets voted out, they come out, and there's not even a minicab driver there.
The problem with that is it's such a good idea, I'd want to see it on telly. Sally, you watching Big Brother?
No, I've made an absolute pact not to watch it.
Well, I'm the same with Corrie.
I like the celebrity one.
Yeah, no, it is kind of tragic, but that's kind of what I like about it.
Is it? Would you ever do it like Celebrity Big Brother?
No, I wouldn't fancy that. I wouldn't want to sleep in a sort of dormitory arrangement with who knows who next to you.
There's no chance of running me in it.
You might be innocently eating your Kit Kat and find a ticket, although whether or not you could manage 4 fingers is anyone's guess.
I feel I'm violated by a pun.
Well, is it a top 5 talking point? Let's have a look. Yes, Big Brother is the 3rd most talked about thing this week. When Grace leaves the house, she's most looking forward to having some booze. That shouldn't be a problem. What else have the nation been talking about?
Is it the Queen's birthday? God bless her, 80-year-old.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because I was driving through Windsor and on a roundabout they had a big sheet. Happy 80th.
Does she have 2 birthdays though as well?
She does, which explains why she looks so old.
I'd love her to get to 80 and just get leathered. Show her ass or something.
Yeah. See her kind of holding the bar up, down in Zambuca shots.
All she'll probably do is say, thank you very much, have a cup of tea, go out the back and strangle a pheasant. That's what she enjoys. I love that picture of her just finishing off a pheasant. Just,
Wouldn't it be great?
just looking around, makes no one's looking at her. Apparently her excuse for it, she said, was it put it out of its misery. I thought they were quite happy living in the woods.
Philip says he's going out the back choking a pheasant means something completely different.
Well, the front page of every paper I've seen is the soft sentencing by judges. The naming, the Sun has been naming and shaming judges, and they're showing pictures of judges, which I don't think is going to work because, because they've all got 17th century wigs on. They're not going to get a lot of hassle in the street. In fact, the only time they're going to get recognised is if you're facing them in court, and you're hardly likely to go, you're that soft judge who gives out all those really lenient sentences. And I think you're doing a great job.
53 people, is it, since 2000 have been released. They've served like 5, 4, 5, 6 years. And they've sentenced to life imprisonment. It's like the life of what? Hamster? What? Are we sentencing people in dog years?
The trouble is, if nothing means what it says, if life doesn't mean life and 6 years doesn't mean 6 years, you might as well bring back hanging, but it doesn't mean hanging, just means you have to wear a scarf for a while.
What happened to all the crazy judges? All the mad judges just go like 30 years.
Send them down.
Hasn't started, I haven't even started yet, Your Honour. 10 years, shut up. 50 years, who wants it? Mad judges.
21% of men admit to having done something that put their life in danger in order to impress a woman. True or false?
I think it's false, because I think it's higher. Because I think men think that switching off the PlayStation is putting their life in danger.
Julian, has a man ever done anything to impress you?
He did come round to my house driving a Fiat. Did the trick.
Have you?
What, have I ever done anything to impress women?
Watch loose women.
I think the best way to impress women is take her to a car boot sale. Get anything you want. Money's no object.
You silver-tongued you.
That glove, have it. There's a dashboard from a Vauxhall Viva there. Take it away, it's yours.
21% of men admit having done something to put their life in danger in order to impress a woman. True or false?
It's true.
True.
Well, I can tell you that the answer is true. 21% of men have done something to put their life in danger to impress a woman. Once, driving a girl home, I turned into traffic without checking the blind spot properly. Man, she was turned on.